On starry nights when the moon is full and the air still, you can hear the sounds of faraway ships and distant laughter. They echo over the hills and through the valley, down calm canals and sleepy inlets. Every engine knows that these are the sounds that say the harbour is hard at work at the big station by the sea. One night, a special load of fish was ordered. The Fat Controller decided that extra vans should be added to the train that the workmen called a Flying Kipper. The only vans available were old ones. They had not been used for a long time. Henry waited impatiently as Doug shunted the vans into position. Thomas puffed by with the mail train. "Hello, Duck. Going fishing? I'd take care if I were you." "Why?" huffed Duck. "Well, for one thing," said Thomas, remembering his own experience, "if fish get into an engine's boiler, they can always cause trouble. And another, fish can be awfully smelly. And I know what I'm talking about. Good night." Henry grunted dreadfully. "You'll just have to put up with it, Henry," said his driver. "At least the extra load will mean that you can have another engine help us up Gordon's Hill." Meanwhile, Doug was waiting at Edward Station so that he could help the heavy train by pushing from behind. Henry made good progress. When they reached the station, Henry's driver stopped the train just beyond the platform. Then Henry gave a special signal. "Peep, peep, peep," he whistled. "I need help, please." "Peep, peep, peep," replied Duck. "I shan't be long." Duck buffered up behind the train. He was not coupled on. Henry would then be able to keep running without stopping when they reached the top of the hill. "Ready," whistled Duck. And off they set. Soon they reached Gordon's Hill. push hard, puffed Henry. We're doing it, replied Duck. Henry was pulling his train harder than he realised. Duck felt the weight on his buffer slackening. Then he noticed something else. "There's no sign of a tail lamp," he puffed. He whistled, but there was no reply. Meanwhile, Henry had noticed something too. "My train's getting heavier," he puffed. "I'm slowing down." Then there was trouble. No one was hurt, but a strong smell of fish hung in the air. The next morning, the workmen found a broken tail lamp at the bottom of the hill. The Fat Controller spoke kindly to Duck. "The accident wasn't your fault," he said. "We should have checked that this tail lamp was fixed on properly. We'll soon have you back in working order again." "Thank you, sir," said Duck sadly. "Thomas warned me to be careful with fish. They put me in a right pickle, didn't they?"